All right. Can I get a whoop whoop?
Whoop whoop.
Good job. If somebody doesn't get the answer right, that's okay.
It's all good.
It's all good. We're going to start our lesson. Can we learn it?
Yes, we can.
Very nice. We have been talking about what it means to be healthy. And today we're going to learn a rule. We're going to learn the healthy diet rule. But before we learn the healthy diet rule, let's remember some of our vocabulary words that we've been doing. We remember that we learned the word healthy. Healthy, we're going to do a copycat. That means I say it, you say it. Ready? Healthy, having a strong, growing body and mind. Your turn. Having a strong, growing body and mind. Let's try it again. Sage, tell me with your words. Ready? Yep, it has it on the back. Ready? My turn. Healthy.
Healthy.
Having a strong, growing body and mind.
Having a strong, growing body and mind.
These we've already learned, so we're just going to go kind of fast. We've already done these before. Do you remember the word edible? Edible
Yes.
are the safe things that we can eat and drink. So show me good. Ready? Show me.
Good.
Food. And show me good drink. Those are the safe, good foods and good drinks that we can do in our day-to-day diet. Oh, I just said diet. Diet. Do you remember diet are the foods and the drinks that we have on a regular basis? So diet is the foods and drinks we have on a regular basis. Eyes on me. Look at me. Diet. The foods and drinks we have on a regular basis. Gavin, you're going to be 1. Sage, you're going to be 2. Gavin, look at Sage and teach him diet.
Diet.
Good. That's a good start. Now listen, look at me. Diet.
Diet.
The foods and drinks we have on a regular basis. Your turn.
The foods and drinks we have on our regular basis.
Good job. Regular means normally, every day or every week. Sage, your turn to teach Gavin. Gavin, listen to your partner. Teach him diet.
Diet means foods and drinks you eat and drink on a regular daily basis.
Good job. And when we do partner teach, partner learn, it's with lots of gestures. That way we can really get it into our brain. So let's do it together. Ready, set, show me. Look at me and do it with me. Diet. Sage, how about you sit with your feet crisscross applesauce so your hands are able to move? Ready? Get your hands up. Ready? Diet.
Diet.
The foods
The foods
and drinks
and drinks
that we eat on a regular basis.
on a regular basis.
Good job. Nutrients. We're going to do nutrients the same way that we did copycat. Nutrients. Look at Miss Jamie right here. Eyes are on the teacher. Nutrients are the small little pieces of the foods and the drinks that make our bodies strong and growing. Okay, so look at me. Show me little pieces. Gavin, show me with your hands. Little pieces of the foods. Show me foods. And the drinks that we need to be strong and healthy. Show me strong and healthy. Okay, we're going to do it together. Nutrients. Say nutrients.
Nutrients.
The little pieces of the food and drink that help us to stay strong and healthy. Good. Today we were going to talk about a new rule. This is called the healthy diet rule. Sage, look up here. Tell me what this rule is. It is the
Healthy diet rule.
good job. On a healthy diet rule, this is a rule where if you have one thing, then you get to have another thing. A rule usually is an if something happens, then something else can happen. On the healthy diet rule, if a diet is healthy, then it has the right number of servings from each food group. What in the world is a food group? What's a serving?
Hey, Mama.
A food group. That's one of our new words. We're going to learn a couple new words today. I'll answer your questions in a minute. Part of this is for you to kind of think ahead. I think you might know these answers, Sage. Sage, sit down all the way on your bottom, please. Food groups. Food, you've already learned. Food are things that are edible. Groups are when you take something and put them with other things that are alike. So I want you to look at me. Look at my eyes. Look right here at my nose. Groups is when you take something and put them together with things that are alike. Okay? Do you know that? So, when you take things and put them together with other things that are alike, those are called what? Groups. Tell me, what are they called? Sage, look up here. Tell me, what is it called when I put stuff that's alike all together? It's called?
Food groups.
It's called groups. So if I take foods that have things that are alike, nutrients, those little teeny pieces inside of them that make us strong, if I take foods that are alike with their nutrients, we call those food groups. So if I have a food that has lots of calcium in it, like milk, and it has lots of calcium in it, like cheese, I could put those together because they have nutrients that are alike, and I would be able to put them into a what? Tell me.
Food group.
That's right. Sage, what would I put them into? A food group. It's food that we put together because it has things in it that are alike, just like something else. Now, the healthy rule we talked about just now says a diet is healthy. If a diet is healthy, then it has the right number of servings from each food group. Well, we just learned a food group is foods that have nutrients that are alike. But it says the right number of servings. Now, I wrote this kind of sideways, kind of crooked, and I did that for a reason. You'll see in just a second. Servings. We're going to learn the word servings. Servings is the amount. I want you to get your hands up. Show me with your hands. Show me amount. The amount of food and drink that we should eat. That's what a serving is. It's the right amount, hold on, Sage, of food and drink that we should eat so that we stay healthy. So, let's remember our rule. The rule is, ready? Healthy diet rule. A diet is healthy if it has the right number of servings, the right amount, from each of the food groups. What in the world are food groups? Well, I brought a chart to help us know what kinds of groups we can make of foods. The chart is called a food pyramid. That's strange. Do you know what a pyramid shape is? It's kind of a, yeah, I see it with your hands. You're right. It's kind of a triangle shape, isn't it?
Triangle.
So do you think this chart might look kind of like a triangle? It might have a wide bottom and a pointy top? Well, you know what? You're right. A food pyramid does look like a triangle. A triangle of, what do you think?
Food.
Sage, what do you think?
Food.
A triangle of food. I brought it today. I'm going to show it to you. I'm going to put it on my chart.
Triangle of food.
Here is a triangle of food. It's a food pyramid. Look at this food pyramid. What's on it? Do you see?
Everything unhealthy.
You can see it has all sorts of things on it. Does it have animals on it? Is it an animal pyramid?
No.
No. What is on there? If it's called a food pyramid, what is it made of? Sage, I'm listening for your answer. What is it made of?
Food.
Different food. Now, if you look at the food pyramid, you can tell there's rows, right? You see this bottom row is pretty long and wide, and then you have some more rows. And then at the very tippy top is a teeny tiny little piece. Each row are the food groups. Those are groups of food that have nutrients that are the same. So we have food down here. Those are the vegetables and the fruit that have nutrients that are the same. Those are food groups. Look at up here. We have, looks like potatoes and bread. Those are a food group because they have nutrients that are the same.
And
Let's see, we have milk and cheese. Those are in the same group. Here's a milk, here's a cheese. They're in the same food group because they have nutrients that are
and
the same.
Vitamins.
Nutrients. You're right.
Nutrients and
Vitamins and minerals are parts of nutrients. What if I had this butter? Would this butter go with these carrots in a food group?
No.
Sage, look, here's the butter and here's the carrots. Would they go together in a food group?
No.
No, they would not, because butter and carrots do not have the same nutrients. They do not go together in the same food group. We know that food groups go together, one food with another, because they have very much the same nutrients. So the reason I wrote servings kind of crooked is because each row on the food pyramid shows a food group and about how many servings we should eat, about the amount that we should have in one day so that we can stay healthy and strong, so that we have a healthy diet for that day. So look over here. This has the vegetables and fruits. How many servings of vegetables and fruits should we have each day? Sage, look where my finger's pointing. How many servings should we have, Sage?
5 through 7.
5 to 7. Gavin, look right here at the breads and grains. How many servings should we have on breads to grains?
5 to 3 to 5.
There you go. You read it the correct direction.
More like
3
5,000.
to 5. No, only 3 to 5 servings. Everyone together, how many should we have in dairy, in milk? Ready, set, go.
3.
Sage, I need you to tell me when I say go. Ready, set, go.
3.
How many in the meats? Ready, set, go.
2.
This is kind of strange. This one is the fats and spreads and oils like butter and mayonnaise. It says a very small portion. That means just a little tiny bit. It's not even enough to say it's a whole serving. We should not have very much fats and oils in every day. And then the very tippy top is actually separated from the top of this pyramid because it's so tiny. That's the salt and sugar and fat. That's how much salt and sugar and fat we should have each week. Oh my goodness, not each day. It says 1 to 2 a week. 1 to 2 servings each week. That's not very much of those for us to have a healthy diet. Okay, so I'm going to turn my chart around. Thank you. And I want to show you something. I have another food pyramid on the back, and I have Sage and Gavin thinking very carefully about the food pyramid. And I have all these little pink slips. Sage, you noticed that I had those pink slips, didn't you? Can you sit all the way on your crisscross applesauce bottoms, please? Sage, can you sit down, please? All of these little pink little strips, we're going to pretend that those are servings. So I have a couple up here. If I pull this off, this is 1 serving. If I look at the fruits and vegetables, and I eat an apple, I could put 1 serving of fruit with my fruits and vegetables. So I'd put one little strip. Okay? Well, I went to the grocery store and I picked up a couple items, and I need to figure out which part of my food pyramid the foods would go on. I wonder if you could give me some help here. I was out of orange juice. You know, orange juice is so good this time of year, especially at breakfast time. Orange juice, Gavin, sit up, please, would be, let's see, if I had a cup of orange juice, it might be a serving of fruit right here. 1 serving of fruit would be a cup of orange juice. Right now, it's only 1 serving. I should have 5 to 7. But remember, the food pyramid is for 1 whole what? 1 whole
serving.
Oh my goodness. 1 whole day. Tell me back. The pyramid is for 1 whole day. Tell me back. The Sage pyramid is for 1 whole day. It is 1 whole day worth of food. Gavin, sit up all the way, please. Thank you. I have another thing in here. Another couple pieces of food. A hot dog. Let's see what a hot dog might have in it. A hot dog has a bun, and this one's plain, so it doesn't have anything on it except for the dog part. What do you think the bun is made out of? Do you think the bun is made out of the fruit and vegetable part of our pyramid?
No.
How about the grain and cereal part?
Yes.
Grains. Oh, you're right, because flour is what makes bread, and flour comes from wheat. So that is 1 serving of bread. What about the dog part? Is that made out of the fruits and veggies? No. Oh, you're pointing up. Are you pointing up here to this one? Use your words.
Yes.
This
Fats,
one, the
spreads,
fats,
and oils.
spreads, and oils.
That one.
So is this like a butter?
No,
No.
but it is made of fats and oils.
You're right. Okay, sit down on your bottom.
That one's made
Gavin,
of
all the
meat.
way on your bottom, please.
It's
There you
made
go.
of meat.
And I heard you say it's made of meat. This is made of meat. It is a dog that's made of meat. So it would go on
What?
serving size of the meat.
What? You don't want to know
And
what they're made of.
you're right. Sometimes we don't want to know what hot dogs
They're
are made
made
out
of
of.
fats and oils.
I brought another couple things. Let's put this one down here. These are cheese sticks. Awesome. Those we have a lot at snack time. There's a whole bunch of them on there, but actually only 1 cheese stick is what we should have at a time, right? We don't usually eat 3. So we're going to just have 1 cheese stick. Would a cheese stick be in the breads?
No.
It's cheese. Is cheese made out of wheat, like bread?
No.
No, it doesn't have the same nutrients as breads. What about meat? Is it made out of meat like the hot dog?
No.
Cheese? It's not really made out of meat. It does have some of the same nutrients as meat, but it's not a meat. What would cheese sticks go in?
I know.
Vegetables, Sage, what do you think? Use your words. You said the blue. What is the blue food group?
Milk, yogurt, and cheese.
Milk, yogurt, and cheese. Sage, how many servings are we supposed to have of milk, yogurt, and cheese?
3.
3, and this would be how many servings if I had a cheese stick?
1.
1. It's just 1, but that's okay because this is for all day. How long is the pyramid for? All day. It helps us, it's a chart that helps us know a healthy diet for all what?
Day.
Day. That's right. The pyramid is a
should
chart.
have one serving
it's-
of all of those.
It's a chart that helps us know what we should eat for a healthy diet. A healthy diet, it has the right number of servings from each food group, and this helps us see the right number of servings for all what?
Day.
All day. Now you looked at your pictures. You're thinking really hard and careful about our food pyramid here. And you have all these little pink strips. Those are, what did we pretend that those are called? We pretended that those are the servings. Now I added up each of the servings for our day, for the whole pyramid. And all day, guess what? You should have 18 servings. These are how many servings you should have of the healthy foods for 1 whole day. Gavin, sit down all the way on your bottom, please. Okay, so I have, hold on. Okay, unless it's an emergency, you gotta hold on. I have a board for Sage and
Ooh, thank you.
a board for Gavin.
Ooh,
Okay.
thank you.
And we are going to get to do a quick little game. We're gonna try, keep it here for a second. We're just gonna have them sitting up here. Oh, I'm gonna actually slide this over here this way and this one over here this way. Okay. Behind your pages, I had some pictures of food. Okay. And for each of these pictures of food, we're gonna try and decide what the nutrients are in the food to tell what food should go in. Because remember, food groups have the same nutrients. They are the things that have the same nutrients. Okay? So Gavin, your first food is what?
Hamburger.
It's a cheeseburger. Oh my goodness, it's a cheeseburger. So Gavin has a cheeseburger for his delicious lunch. Gavin, the bun. What do you think that would be? Would that be a fruit and vegetable group? A
That one.
grains group? Ooh, okay. So we would take one of your strips and put a serving of grains for your hamburger. Okay, then I see, I'm going to just start at the top and go down. I see lettuce. What would lettuce go in?
That.
What is that?
Vegetable.
The vegetables. Okay, we're going to put lettuce there for vegetables. But if I keep going down, I see a tomato. What is a tomato? What kind of food group would it go in? Would it go in the sugars?
No.
Would it go in the meat?
No.
Would it go in the breads?
No.
No, would it go in the vegetables and fruits?
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
Right
That means
there.
you have another.
Right
There it is,
That's a
yeah.
vegetable.
So look, now you have how many servings in your vegetables? You have 1, 2, and you need 5 to 7, so you're getting closer. Okay, I see some cheese on your burger. What do you have?
That one goes
Where would that go?
right there.
You
That's
are right, in the milk. Oh, you are getting so good at reading this food pyramid chart for what we should eat each day. And then there's a hamburger patty. Where would that go?
There.
In the meat and poultry. Meat, you know that
Have-
poultry means like chicken or birds. And then underneath we still have some lettuce and some bun, and we put those in. Look at how many servings your hamburger gave you. Your cheeseburger gave you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 servings out of your servings for today. Sage, let's do one of yours. Ready? Let's see. I'm going to pull out
Eggs and bacon.
this one. What is it?
Spaghetti.
Spaghetti. Okay, so spaghetti, you start with what?
This
You've
is
made
easy.
spaghetti before. So you start with,
Meatballs.
okay, you can start with the
That
meatballs.
goes right there.
Slide back, please. If you want to be on your tummy, you can. Okay, so a serving of meat. What else? What else would be in spaghetti?
Noodles, which
Noodles.
is right there.
Tell me the food group. It's the what's?
Cereals.
Yep, cereals and grains. What about that red stuff all over? What
The
is that?
sauce goes right there.
What is the sauce made out of?
It's made out of tomatoes.
Tomatoes, and tomatoes are a what?
Vegetable.
A vegetable. So look at your spaghetti. Look at what it gave you for your servings for your day. It gave you 1, 2, 3 servings out of all the servings of the pyramid that you should have to have a healthy diet. It gave you 1, 2, 3 servings. And look at Gavin. He had a cheeseburger and it gave him 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 servings on his food pyramid. So, going back to our healthy diet rule. Ready? A healthy diet, if a diet is healthy, then it has the right number of servings from each food group, right? So if I stayed with just this hamburger, Gavin, I wouldn't have the right number of servings all day long. Would that be a healthy diet?
No.
No, it would not. Sage, if I only had one big plate of spaghetti today with meatballs, would it give me all the servings I'm supposed to have?
No.
No, look at all these servings that you were needing for your body to stay strong and healthy. You have all these other pink servings. Would that be a healthy diet for a strong body? No, because a diet that is healthy has to have the right number of servings from each food group. Okay? Very nice. Sage, what is your question?
It's not a question, but you can switch